Hi, this is Jamie Steinberg with Starry Constellation Magazine. Wes, I think this is such a special series for so many people, Ready, Set, Glow, because a lot of people put up lights for the holidays and a lot of people want to go overboard these days. But I think this is a different kind of lighting series. It cherishes people's memories they have of putting up lights, and there's people who are using vintage lights as well. What surprised you about people, or what surprised you, I should say, when you got there, learning about people's histories with these ornaments and the decorations?
I think what surprised me the most is how truly, deeply passionate they are about Christmas and Christmas time. So yes, the displays are big and beautiful, but their passion is as big as their displays. That's probably what so because when the cameras were off, when we were packing up to go home, nothing stopped. They were doing this the next day and the next day, and the crowds of people that would come and drink hot chocolate and take pictures, they were there while we were filming, but they were also there the day before. They were going to be there the next day when we were gone. So the passion in all these towns and homes was as real can be. And God, I don't know if I want to say that surprised me because I kind of knew that going in, but to witness it, to have proof of concept that it's all very real. That was really really cool, and it's happy to see that. Yes, there are tons of people who love lights across the U.S., but my word, they take it to another level. Going overboard is they went all the way overboard into another ocean, but in the best way possible. It's really 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 quite the scene.
Well, maybe what surprised you was the stories behind the lighting displays and the history that people have with them.
And that was the reason that they continue to do it, was always the reason why. So they didn't just put up lights because they loved Christmas. The love of lights turned, paired with the passion, uh, came about with something that maybe they didn't realize. They didn't realize what their light display was it would end up doing for a community or for a charity or for an animal rescue. Because I did ask each one, was there a time and place where this was no longer a normal display? You were like, we've gone above and beyond Christmas lights, and they all had a definite answer, whether it be, oh, this is the year we started a charity and we raised this amount of money, or this is the year where uh, we had police presence for traffic. It's all types of answers. But yeah, definitely passion, community, and then legacy too, because it's something that no family wanted to see in. So it's something that they want to pass down the passion, pass down that legacy of continuing it, because so many of these plays mean it's a part of people's traditions now. So whether it be to, oh, what do you do every year? Oh, we go to this farm and see this light display, or we go hang out here. People rely on them to do it now. So that's another thing that makes it really, really special.
Certainly, it takes
It's no longer just for them.
certainly it takes, as you said, a lot of manpower, or at least you alluded to that it takes a lot of manpower to put on these displays.
Yeah.
Did they have you lending a hand going up and down, or were you there more to just flesh out the emotions and the special moments that people share? Because year after year, these people have had these lights up that weddings, I'm sure, have gone past, or birthdays and milestones and things in
Yep.
people's lives pass thanks to these displays.
Yeah. In fact, there's one family out in eastern Pennsylvania where they've had multiple engagements in front of their display. Yes, did they put me to work? Of course, yeah, I got to help. And that was the funny part too, is seeing that all the work that goes into it. So they don't just put it all up and it turns on like that. There's a lot of
Not about
issues, things
plugging
that,
things in and it
oh
just
my
going
gosh,
ready,
yeah,
right?
and things go down and things get torn down or things get bumped or knocked and wrecked. So there's a lot of upkeep, which goes back to, you got to be passionate about it, because I think just from the logistics of it, it could be very frustrating to have to say, all right, we're going to turn on 2 million lights. I hope nothing happens every single night for months. So, yes. And then also logistics of having to start in the summertime. Then when they take them down, where do they store them? That's something I didn't think about. Where do you put all of this?
Yes,
They're
it,
they're
the
building
utility.
warehouses. They're doing stuff. Yeah, it's definitely. I think to answer your question too earlier, what truly surprised me the most is that it's almost a year-round event. And because even when let's say everything's down and nothing is going up, let's just call it March, they're designing other stuff or they're fixing other lights. It's literally a year-round project for I want to say most of them, if not everyone on the show. It's a year-round labor of love.
I mean, the iconic joke is people getting tangled up in lights, trying to put them up and, figure out where this bulb has to go, like the cords and stuff like that. But these people
Yep.
take serious care of their lightings every single year because it takes so much effort to put them up and take them down.
You know what else surprised me? A lot of them didn't do the same thing twice.
Interesting.
Yeah, that surprised me too. Because now that you answered that, I'm trying to go through my mind and think what really actually surprised me. That was something that was surprising. I was like, with something that big, you would think that always goes there. That always goes there. I'm not
Right?
saying I'm not saying they all changed it up, but many like because they get their displays grow, they can't leave everything just there. You know what I mean? So they're like, oh, well, Santa's here now, but now we
We
want
don't
to
have
do this
space for him.
design, so we don't have space for him anymore. So now he's going to go over here. It's wild. But it's so much fun, and it you could see how much joy it brings them. So, labor of love is a very true statement.
Well, the series is going to stand out for so many because there's heart, holiday, and humor to it all. You're welcome to borrow that tagline if you'd like.
I most certainly will. Thank you.
Um, what do you hope lingers with people who watch these? Is it get ready to get in the holiday spirit? Is it the holiday spirit lives on? Is it towns uniting? Or is it something else?
You know what? It's everything you just said. And the only thing I'll add to that is maybe it'll inspire them to either do something as put up lights at all, maybe see what these people have done with starting a charity and how it can be done. Maybe it's something you want to do. There was another couple in Illinois who started an animal rescue. Maybe that inspires someone to adopt a puppy, start a rescue. I'm not sure, but yes, everything you just said. Have fun, get ready for Christmas, get in the spirit, and maybe it inspires you to go do something maybe you've been thinking about and you want to create something special in your life that creates other things for other people. So I think this show is going to be all the feels.
Well said. Thank you, Wes, so much for taking your time to chat with me. It's a beautiful show.
Of course. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Anytime.